Hi, Julie with Heart to Heart Canine and Rescue Dogs Responsibly. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about timing. A lot of times we, as trainers and also as dog owners, we hear people say that once their dog starts reacting, they're very hard to stop. So reacting means lunging, barking, even like whining. So the main thing people have trouble with is timing. And if your timing is too late or at the wrong time to interrupt the unwanted behavior, the dog is already over what's called threshold. So it's already reacting, it's all worked up, and it's really hard to get the dog's attention or to get it calmed down. So I'm going to use this guy to help demonstrate, and then I have a few videos of my own dogs for demonstration too. So usually when dogs are about ready to react, there's certain signals they give with their body. And the good thing is that dogs don't really lie with their bodies. So usually the symbols of getting ready to react or alerting on something is a stiffer posture overall. The tail may go up over the back. The ears will usually go from more relaxed to alert, or with pointy-eared dogs, sometimes they go from like being kind of to the side to forward. The eyes usually start staring at whatever they're going to concentrate on. And again, the whole posture just gets a little forward and stiff. Now, they can react to any number of things. It could be rabbits, it could be birds, it could be other dogs, it could be people, or you'll see later in the video, just noises out in the yard, or the neighbor's dog coming out, trash trucks going by, any number of things, barking at people out the window. And so when you see your dog's body give you the indications that it's thinking about reacting or barking to something, that's the time to stop the brain's thought process right there. She alerts at something right here, and I tell her no, snap my fingers and step in just a little, and she walks off and doesn't pay attention to it anymore. First thing to stopping it is to catch them before they even alert to it. You want to catch them when they're just thinking about it, when they're just like, ooh, there's a dog that I want to bark at over there. That's when you want to stop them, not after they're already barking at the dog. Then it's too late. Or if they see a rabbit, you want to stop them before they start chasing the rabbit. Because once they start chasing the rabbit, they're in prey drive, and plus chasing the rabbit is also reward for the dog. So you need to stop that behavior, and how you stop it depends on your dog and the trainer you've been working with. There's multiple ways to doing so. With my dog, sometimes just going, hey, is enough. Sometimes I snap my fingers. Sometimes I need to step into the dog a little bit. Or if I'm out in my own yard, I might just call them in. Let's say the lawn care guys are in the yard next door to mine, and I know they're going to be there for 45 minutes. So I'm just going to call my dogs inside once they tell me, hey, the lawn guys are here. You can also call them to you, give the dog a treat. Sometimes using a look or focus command is beneficial, but whatever you choose to use with your dog, you need to, first of all, train the dog to respond to whatever you're going to do in a quiet environment first. If your dog doesn't listen to you in your yard or in your house, it's not going to listen to you at the dog park with 100 dogs walking by. So you need to set the dog up for success, start practicing these things with easy distractions. So, dogs at a far distance, maybe garbage trucks at a far distance, cars at a far distance, and really watch for that moment that your dog goes, oh, I'm gonna bark at that. And then you go, no, you're not. Come on, let's go. That's nothing to be concerned about. Once you learn how to stop your dog's behavior in a timely manner at that split-second pause between them thinking about doing something and actually doing it, then it becomes really easy to notice your dog's behavior and then to interrupt it. Use a leash if you need to help you bring the dog inside or direct it in a different way. The more you practice doing this with your dog, the better you'll get, and the better your dog will get at listening to you and responding.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about timing here. It's the morning, and there's a lot going on in the neighborhood. It's trash day, there's dog barking. You can see dogs will go from just being normal to interested or alerting on something. And so if you want to stop a dog from reacting to something, which means barking or lunging or whatever it might be, watch Char's ears. Hey, you want to catch that moment, good girl, when they first notice it or take interest in it. If you catch it at that moment, you can easily get their attention. There's usually this like split second between them noticing something and reacting. Chardonnay.
Here is a slow motion example. Watch Chardonnay's ears go up and she turns and looks towards the sound right here. I tried to interrupt her, but it was not enough or quick enough to stop her from barking. So after she starts barking, I have to get up and actually go over and call her. Here she barks right here.
Nope. That was the split second. Hey, come on. And since I didn't get her attention during that split second, she started barking and I had to come and get her. Go on, go lay down. Come on, Char. You're not always going to capture the split second because dogs are much faster than us, but usually there's that opportunity that's often missed.
Notice I interrupt Chardonnay barking by walking over to her and moving her back away from the wall into the yard. And here Shiloh is barking as well. And for Shiloh, I call her over to me and tell her, good girl, for coming to me. So there's many ways you can interrupt a dog from barking or reacting when you're on a walk. But these need to be practiced in settings like this so your dog understands and you can practice your timing and guiding your dog into a more appropriate behavior.
And if you catch them early when they're reacting, see her split second, she's noticing the trash truck. Go on, come on. And she's gonna chill out. You see here, Char is trying to ignore the trash truck. So when things like this are going on, I have an option of like stepping in and saying no. I can call them to me, call them inside, somehow just interrupt their focus on what they're going to start barking at. And so when you're out on a walk, it's the same thing. You want to interrupt their focus before they start actually doing anything about it, when they're just thinking about it.
Here's a short little clip of Chardonnay on a walk, and you can see in this photo she's starting to alert on something in the yard next to the sidewalk. You see her ears are up, she's looking at it, her tail is up more than normal. These are all signs to me that she's about ready to alert on something. I tell Char to stop looking right here, and you can see she instantly turns away from whatever caught her attention and continues to walk by nicely. Her tail goes back down and her ears go back down. You have that little split second. Hey, hey, to get her attention back on you. And if you wait too long until they're reacting, it's too late. You can still get their attention back, but much harder. Many people wait entirely too long to interrupt their dog's reactions. Look for the early warning signs and interrupt the behavior while it is still a thought, and you will have better success with your dog.